Hello, vinyl community. My name's Paul. I've been meaning to do one of these videos for quite some time. I've been lurking on some of your guys' channels, so I thought I'd give this a try myself and see how it goes. A few of your questions I'll answer. This is just an introduction. I'm an engineer. I've spent the last 35 years building television systems, which includes sound, of course, also. And audio has always been my passion. I've been an audiophile since I was, I don't know, about 10 years old. I did take a break from it for a time, though, and probably right after college. And in fact, I was going through some of my my stuff, and I realized I saved one of the early copies, not so early, but copies of Stereophile, June 1993. There's a story behind that, too. You might see from my profile, I'm located in the Philippines. I'm from plain old New Jersey originally. I've recently became an expatriate and moved to the Philippines to be with my extended family. So to a few of the 20 questions. I don't want to bore you with answering them all. I think the first vinyl community member I started watching was Poetry on Plastic. I love his channel. He was talking about the direct-to-disc recordings of the Brahms Symphony on Deutsche Grammophon. I had read about those. Unfortunately, by the time I got there, they were already sold out. I think they made 1,833 copies. That was the year Brahms was born. But it did inspire me, though. I realized I didn't have the Brahms symphonies on LP, so I did get was probably the next best thing. This is a reissue, I believe, from the early 70s by the looks of Mr. Herbert here. Herbert Van Karajan here. They're very good. Sensational performance, of course, and great pressings. Good recording. They did need to be cleaned, however. I'm finding that more and more common with when I buy new records, that as soon as I pull them out, they just don't sound very good. They're kind of gritty and distorted, and when I clean them, they sound fine. I don't know. It's not a big deal. I have a good record cleaning process that I'd be happy to share with you guys, but it's still annoying. Why can't they give us clean records right from out of the sleeve? And quite frankly, I don't buy into the whole mold release compound that you keep hearing about online, especially when the record manufacturers say that there's no such thing. It's a little like spraying Pam on your waffle iron before putting the batter in. I don't think that's the case. I think it's the packers that are the problem. They don't train their people well enough, or maybe they're wiping the records down with WD-40 or some such thing, and they make a mess out of them. And they probably QRP and RTI don't do that. I don't think I've had that issue with those, but these were made in Europe. So another question that was easy and difficult at the same time. Show a record from the year you were born. All right. 1958. This is a good year for music, so that part of it is easy. Okay, so Mr. Arthur Rubinstein. This is also a reissue, of course. These are wonderful. I love the Living Stereo reissues, and I'm glad to read that they're doing a second round of the due out. Well, they're probably starting to come out right about now. They seem to, on the old RCAs, they seem to get everything just right. The microphone placement and was the technology was far enough along, and there was enough care given to during recording, and of course this is a reissue during the mastering process, and they just came out perfect. They're just right. Another one from 1958, Cannonball Adderley. This one's also really good. I play it a lot. I bought it not too long ago. Very, very good. Again, beautiful recording, great sound stage. Can't say enough about it. It's very, very good. Show a record from a genre that you don't know very well. That's a good question. I like that one. We're all music lovers. I enjoy almost all music. Well, I enjoy all music, really. Our 12-year-old son has been getting me interested in rap, actually, and it's I like it. It's very good. I don't own any yet, not on LP. Maybe next time. Well, I'll see what's available. But for now, I'm just playing it on Tidal. Snoop Dogg, for example. I like Snoop Dogg. I guess probably country is a genre that I have a little bit of. I just don't know it very well. So I'll show a couple of country. Here we go. I bought this one recently, James Taylor, Sweet Baby James. This is very good. I think it's excellent. Their line is, some may not consider James Taylor to be country. It's kind of a fine line. There's a lot of debate about that, I know. So, here's a definite country album. This one I've had for a very long time. My Glenn Campbell, Galveston. I still play it. It's I probably bought it in the early 70s, but it's, as you can see, the jacket's in great shape, the record's in great shape. It's a good album. I like that song. Finally, I wanted to answer my own question. We're, of course, interested in sound reproduction and what is important in the reproduction of music in your home. I think everything's important, of course. There are some aspects of music reproduction that we have nailed. We do it very well with modern recordings and modern playback equipment. but one thing in particular is difficult, and that is the dynamics of music. And it's something that is unique to audio. No other type of electronic signal, remember I'm an engineer, has the dynamic range of audio. And the record companies especially seem to be having a hard time with that, especially recently. It's not only the dynamic range of music, but also how quickly the dynamics can change. Can your system reproduce accurately plucked guitar string that might go from very soft to very loud very quickly? If the notes just seem to start and stop when they should, that's when you start hearing the resolution, because you hear what's between the notes. You get the wide sound stage. I think that's what it comes down to these days with music reproduction. Tell me if I'm wrong. Feel free to leave comments. So we'll sign off for now. And of course, enjoy the music. Bye-bye.